So in Acts 11, when the apostles in Jerusalem heard that the Gentiles have received the gospel and there were conversions, they decided to send someone, and they didn't send a man of regulations, a man of organizational skill. They sent Barnabas, the man of comfort, the man of encouragement. And what great wisdom that was, because they knew that that's the kind of ministry that these people, these believers, these new believers will need. Someone to lift them up to another level in their lives, someone to encourage them into a higher walk with Christ, someone with the ministry of comfort. And we see Barnabas here from Acts 11:22. We see him in action, and what amazing action it is, because he is not placing undue burdens on the brethren. He has the same heart as the apostles will. A little later in Acts 15:28, they send this message to the Gentile churches that it pleased us and the Holy Spirit not to place any undue burdens on you. And that's precisely the heart that Barnabas has. Even before they make that ruling, he has the same heart as the apostles. He is not someone coming, with high standards and like high bars to jump over and intense expectations and then saying to these newly converted people, like live like this and that's not his ministry. He's not watering down anything, but he sees the grace of God. He sees what God has for us, the beauty, the promises that God has for these people, and he desires to see them reach that potential. And he knows that he has to lift them in love and in ministering with the Holy Spirit, who is the comforter. So he's comforting them, he's encouraging them. He's encouraging them actually by the truth. He's encouraging them by exhorting them. He's, what is he exhorting them to? That they would have firm purpose, that they would not forget that they have a beautiful goal ahead of them, and that they would stick steadfastly with the Lord. I mean, those are two great encouragements, two great, points for all of us at all times, right? For all of us believers. It is a great encouragement for our hearts. And, it's something that you can do with others if the Holy Spirit gives you the liberty for it. To look at a brother or sister, see the grace of God in their lives, and then to say with conviction and truth and love, stick with the Lord faithfully, and also never forget the purpose. God has a beautiful purpose for your life. So this is really beautiful in our lives, because the easy thing in Christianity is we have a nice big book, right? The Bible, a lot of things in there, and we can just, pile that on each other, and this and that and that and that, and someone is just converted, someone is just born again, and then I come with my big list of rules and regulations that I expect and that you have to hold up to and live up to, and you better perform, and or you can see the grace of God and say, this brother, this sister has something amazing with the Lord. If they can just walk with him, if I can just help them, if I can just help lift them in their hearts, in their lives, in their thoughts, in their decisions, if I can just encourage them in this, that they would stick steadfastly with the Lord, then the Lord will accomplish a beautiful work in their lives. If I can just encourage them and say, no matter how many times you fail, your purpose with the Lord hasn't changed. Just keep going and you will not fail. Then that ministry will have an amazing and incredible effect in their lives. And you see, that's the ministry that Barnabas chose. That's the ministry that the church in Antioch needed. That's the ministry the apostles knew was necessary. That's the ministry of the Holy Spirit, not just then, today also.